The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the New England Patriots.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now a first down throw for Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
To the right side to Eric Ebron. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 36 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. Sony Michel, his first carry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ryan Izzo, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Connor. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Pass incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger, eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, Newton. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
1st down, New England.
Now Newton on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Vince Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Newton is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Newton's pass.
It'll be a gain of 6, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Intercepted.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
At their own 43-yard line.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger rolling to his left. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And he's got it up and through.
The score, Steelers 21, Patriots nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll hand this to Michelle to get things started. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And the Patriot 1st down.
On the ground, Michelle. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here's Newton.
Inches at the Steelers' 35.
Flushed out right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and less than a yard.
Throwing is Newton. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. On 1st and 10, Newton. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Sliding out of the pocket. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, Newton. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 2.
And they will run it with Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots get a score closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Put some guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 16 yards, a 1st down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 43-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Fourth down.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
The 21-yard line.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
It's fourth down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you, he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Connor. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
32. Patriots 8. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Returning it, Johnson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker. Try
and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Newton eluding the pressure right. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Check, 59, 59. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
59, Mark. Check, 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 22, 44. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And the Steelers are going to have themselves a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Now Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger with a touchdown pass to Juju Smith-Schuster. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Steelers 39, Patriots 8.
And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vince Williams getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Newton flush to his right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position, When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Patriots send out their punter in punt formation, but and look at this, another fake. And this is caught.
Get off the field.
The fake punt works to absolute perfection. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
New England.
Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the two-point try. I don't know that these fake punts are designed to score, but it scored on that play.
Yeah, sometimes the best laid.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
59, Mike. 59, Mike. Check, 59. I know he ain't got it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
Roethlisberger's pass.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And right side, they're going to go option here. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, you know, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming home, and they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
At their own 33-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton dancing to his left. And his throw here's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. Now a first down throw for Newton. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the gun, here's Newton. Forced out to his left. That is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And it's It's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They snap it to Newton. Going deep here for Adelman. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it right side to White. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Newton throwing again. Being chased out left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Brandon Copeland. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Don't get nervous.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun. Newton eluding the pressure right. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants in the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Roethlisberger will throw.
22-yard line.
Completion here to Claypool. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up second.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton wide open. Julian Edelman. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
39.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Tua now on first down. On the move. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It's second down.
From the gun, it's Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And that's going to lead to a third down.
To Matt Breida. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. On fourth. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down.
1 yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On second and 9, Jones. Catch made by Slayton. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 14. Tua and the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their own 14-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
And it's third down.
Tua sets up to pass it. Dancing to his left. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down, Miami.
On play action, here's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Whoa. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 37 yards. And now they're going to fake it. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just it's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Take extra point.
Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Jones under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Jones now off the play fake. He's going to let one fly for Tate. This is intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
After the first quarter,
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Giants nothing.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing Jones. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Jones. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
And it brings up.
They'll run now with Gaskin. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
4th down.
Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Turnover on down.
They go play action here on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the Dolphins' 3-yard line.
Check safety, check safety. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now Jones. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 83 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. It'll buy some time right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at two-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more two-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Here's Jones on first down, out to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Lorenzo Carter, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Going to the air, Tagovailoa being chased out left. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Off of play action, Tagovailoa steps away. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 55 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in... He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about it?
Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. The 40. He's at the 30. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play.
You know what?
Going for 2, they really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And the throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Tua. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. 3rd and goal. The ball. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Looking for Shepard deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 39, Jones. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate, 39 yards. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown.
Will line up for the
Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Giants 14. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touch. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Jones throwing for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle.
On second down, Tua. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tua going to throw. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been long.
Well, they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Jones, off play action. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one is right down Broadway. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Tua now on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. O'Shane Ximines in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd. And oh, he coughed it up. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20. But, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky. And we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy. Excellent job on that play. A big, big loss. 18 yards. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught, but he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. That one good for 21 yards. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Looking to pass. Tua steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. From the gun, it's Tua. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Bring it!
And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
With the score, Giants 25.
Buying time to his left.
18.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Mike Gesicki. Touchdown.
Mike Gesicki, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally because somewhere the chart's something's going to pop out of the chart and say, hey, man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the 4th quarter. Now they still trail by 1. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 47 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. They'll try the bootleg. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tua now on first down. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Tua to try again on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the fumble recovery, Jones Raekwon Davis, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
The tackle made back at the 44.
Jones now off the bootleg. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emmanuel Agba that time, able to drop him for a loss.
17 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
And look at this, another fake. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the 1st down marker, and it's a turnover on downs.
The Giants' 39-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa flushed out right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Dancing to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his 1st. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Tua sets up to pass it, escaping the pressure right. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He can run for it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Woo! Give me some.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Oh, it don't matter.
And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
Giants.
This was a